So I just checked the calendar, and yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, to say the least. First of all, our fixtures have been moved. We've got Wolves up next, not Man City. But take a look at this, guys. Guess who we're playing in the next stage of the Champions League? Real Madrid. Yep. Okay, then. So that's happening in the round of 16. The Man City game got moved to here, and we've got Tottenham, Southampton, the future Liverpool side. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this when I signed on to FIFA this morning, but hey, that's just the way it is. We will be playing against Wolves, of course, because they are actually challenging for the top 4 at the moment, or were. Where have they fallen to now? They're down in 8th place all of a sudden. Wow. So they were in the top 4 for a long time. So that is good for us, I guess. Now, of course, I left you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. The last episode was insane, by the way. The transfer negotiations we went through, cannot believe it. Although I understand it was maybe a little bit boring because I didn't play any games. So I apologise for that. We will be playing in this episode, of course. We managed to sign Kluivert, as you can see there in the image. Number 7 is the shirt he's going to be wearing. You might be thinking, wait, that's Milner's number. Oh, yeah, slight problem, guys. We sold Milner and Lallana. It was a mistake. Basically, I put both up for a transfer, and I would have sold one of them, depending on the offers that came in. I got a good offer for Milner and accepted it, and instantly got an even crazier offer for Lallana. So I thought, well, I can't not accept that as well. I hoped that the Milner deal would break down, but it didn't. So they've both been sold. So I needed your help. I needed to effectively replace one of those guys who left. So we failed with Rabiot. I might try again. We just did not have enough money. There is a bit of a problem with career mode that sometimes when you do swap deals, the wages don't get taken into consideration, blah, blah, blah. So it might be I need to sell a player to renegotiate that deal. And also another thing that I do need to mention is I didn't read the email properly that I was sent about PSG in talks with Dortmund for Pulisic. Okay, so I didn't read it in full because I'm an idiot. Apparently it was just negotiations. Nothing was accepted. So I could have probably done the deal for Pulisic where I offered Klein plus a bit of money. I could have done it, but then I definitely wouldn't be able to afford a midfielder. Those of you questioning my career mode knowledge, yes, sometimes when I record, knowledge, experience goes out the window. You just do what you need to do there and then. So hopefully you forgive me for making 1 or 2 mistakes. That's part of career mode. It's part of the fun for me. It's just winging it. You know, when you get offered players or you want to sign a player, you just wing it. You just go for it. So I've added Zielinski and Ndidi to the list, hoping that maybe one of them had a release clause, but they do not. I added a couple of others, but they had all recently joined or were too expensive or just not what I was looking for. So these are the 2 players that you guys suggested the most and that I thought were good choices. But really, I don't have to sign a CM. I don't have to, because if I go into my squad now, and don't worry, we'll get into the game very soon. I just want to make sure I explain myself. So we've got Keita, Fabinho, Wijnaldum. Hell, we could even put Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield if I wanted to. I believe he can. No, he can't officially, but he has played in midfield a couple of times. We've then got Hector, who can play DM. Henderson. We've got Vendel. We've got... who else do we have? Oxlade-Chamberlain can play there. Woodburn can play there. Ejaria. Chiravella. We've got actually a lot of players that can play in this midfield 3. So what I'm going to do for now is leave it. There's no major rush. This is my budget. £16.5 million, 150k per week. It wasn't enough for Rabiot. It might be enough for someone else. But I'm going to wait for some offers to come in. I've still got some players up for sale. I would like to go in back for Rabiot, and it seems most of you guys would like that too. So we're going to get in the game against Wolves now, and hopefully we can get ourselves a win. We've got a player returning from injury. I think that might be Firmino, and hopefully Van Dijk. I think they got injured roughly the same time. We've got a lot of emails to go through. We're not on track, apparently. Player returns from injury. Firmino is back. Can we delete it, please? Thank you. And looks like Van Dijk is back as well. Offer rescinded. Don't want to be an international manager right now. So we've got scout reports back on Lozano and Redmond, but of course we're not looking at those players anymore. So now that we've got Firmino and Van Dijk back, which is great timing considering we've got Real Madrid coming up next month. I'm not going to play them in this match because I don't want them to get injured again, but we should slowly work them back into the swing of things. We are still pretty comfortable in the Premier League. We've got a nice, I think, 5-point gap. I can't remember actually exactly. But up against Wolves, that could easily be made to 2 points because they could beat us, genuinely. They've got a very good squad. They've got all the latest signings, of course. I put them all into the Premier League sides. We'll see how they get on. It actually looks like they're not using some of the new signings, which is interesting. No Moutinho in the lineup, it seems. They've got Cavallero on the right. Interesting. Where's Costa? That was almost a good cross there. We've gone with a very strong team. Instead of bringing in the 2 injured players that have just come back in Van Dijk and Firmino, I've gone with Gomez, and we've got Salah playing as the false 9, and we have Shaqiri coming in on the right. Give that back into Salah. This time, can he get a shot away? That's going to be a penalty, though. Didn't need to get the shot away. Hang on. Is he going to get sent off? No, it's a yellow card for Miranda. We've got a penalty in the first 20 minutes or so here. It's a very poor challenge. Or is it just Salah's so quick? We are going to take this penalty into the bottom right corner, I would say. Hopefully Patricio doesn't go that way. He has, but he's missed it. What? Oh, come on. Even I think he should have saved that. His hand was right there. But Salah scores again, 1-0, and the advantage is ours. Pass it into Salah again. Over to Wijnaldum. Back to Salah. He's still going. He's going to hit it with his right foot. I think that's been deflected out for a corner. Everything is going through Salah. He's actually very good at the centre-forward position as well. Boateng's in there. Neves, I think, gets a touch on it. It's going to come back out to Salah. Going to try and whip one in. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it's not bad at all. Boateng. I thought Mane was going to head that, but Boateng gets a header on target, but it is saved. Get that down for Trent. Into the box. Mane's there. Somehow I'm not winning that header. Oh, you're kidding me. We've got an injury. This better not be serious. Mane is injured. I know actually, that's quite lucky. We've brought in a backup for Mane, but that's still really bad news with the Champions League coming up. But it is going to be time for Kluivert to make his debut. A little bit earlier than I was expecting. That's really frustrating. He's just gone in for a header and lost the battle. And he has to come off. Oh, that is just gutting. Wait, did he just pick up the ball there? What? Come on, you can't do that. Let's give this to Kluivert. His first touch as a Liverpool player. Inside here to Wijnaldum. On the right for Trent. Through for Shaqiri. It's so easy. In for Salah. And he finishes it. This Liverpool side is absolutely incredible. It really is, guys. 2-0 just before half-time. Go on, Shaqiri. He's in a bit of space behind the Wolves' defence here. Try and get him on that left foot. Go on, Salah. Who's on a hat-trick again, by the way. He's in. Oh, he almost got it down. What a start to the second half that could have been. If I maybe volleyed it, I tried to take it down, but it didn't go to plan. We've been caught out of position here a little bit. Here's Bonatini. Moutinho's in. Oh, he almost scored. We do not want to let Wolves back in this game because they will punish me otherwise. The corner's going to come in. Neves takes it. Maybe I should be taking a look at Neves, by the way. He might be a really good player to sign. They've still got the ball here. Miranda, who gave away the penalty. He's got himself an assist. Bonatini finishes it this time, and it is now 2-1. Okay, we need to really focus here. Let's skip this replay. I need to make sure I'm not conceding again, and maybe I need to get myself that third goal. Go on, Kluivert. Over the top. What a ball that is. Can he score? Oh, the first touch wasn't great. We have to bring this back. In for a cross to Wijnaldum. Almost called him Wijnaldum there. He just did win. What was that? Wijnaldum, honestly. 3-1 and surely game over now. Kluivert, his first real impact since coming on. The cutback was perfect. The pass was even better. Shaqiri was there if Wijnaldum wasn't. And today's captain surely seals the deal. That should be 3 points. Salah's on this left side. Come on, Kluivert. Peel off. Why are you running in front of me? Jeez, the AI is so crap in this game sometimes. Luckily, Salah's still got this. Put it in for Keita. On the right side here for Trent. Shaqiri's in space. Oh, I don't want to shoot with his right. Here's Keita again. Into Salah on a hat-trick. No, I couldn't turn. I think that's going to be it, though, guys. Don't think we're going to have time to get a fourth, and I don't think Wolves are going to get a second. Actually, hang on. No, referees ended it there. But, guys, 3-1 on the day. Very nice 3 points there. We've beaten a very tough side. I'm surprised Wolves aren't still in the top 4 based off that performance. They've got some great players in there. But that is the end of this one for us. 3 points in the bag. Unfortunately, guys, it is bad news, though. Mane is going to be out for 8 weeks. So 2 months out for Mane. That means he will be missing at least the first game, probably the second game against Real Madrid as well, and a lot of the big Premier League fixtures coming up. So we really have not been lucky in this career mode with injuries. Firmino, Van Dijk, and now Mane, 3 of my best players. Luckily, no injuries to Sane just yet. Sane, I've done it again. Salah. I always get them mixed up, along with Mane as well. Mane, Sane, it's the same freaking thing, honestly. But here we go, into training. Trent Alexander-Arnold now 81 rated. That is how overpowered training is. Vendel almost 79 as well, just under halfway there. We are still, we're massively on top at the moment, aren't we? So that's 5 points with a game in hand as well. So we are looking good. We haven't had any other transfer offers coming through for some of our players on the transfer list. So we're going to see if maybe that's going to change in the next few days as we simulate through here. Max Meyer, that was another player I was really keen on looking to sign, seeing as he's only got 6 months left on his contract at this point. But then I forgot I put him in the Crystal Palace team, so he was a recently signed player, so we cannot sign Max Meyer. I would have gone for him. If he was going to be super cheap, I would have bought him for sure. Still no offers coming in though. We're going to get some more training done at this point. 2 more days. Come on, I'm hoping we get an offer. Okay, we've got an email. Mexico want me to manage them. I'm okay, thank you. Don't enjoy managing international teams in FIFA. I don't know what it is. It's just, it feels really forced and kind of just not fun, if I'm honest. It makes sense if it was only the national team you were managing, but the fact you have to do both kind of bothers me. So what I'm going to do now is actually take Trent out, at least on this one. I think if we get lucky, we might be able to increase a couple of these other stats first. So we can have another player coming in here. And I think I'm going to go back in with Gomez. Really a big fan of Gomez so far. Using him in that last game, he was fantastic. So we're going to go with the defending endurance. We're going to take out Vendel's passing and add Gomez in on another one instead. This is what you've got to do with training. You've got to prioritise certain players and different drills ahead of others. I'm thinking maybe improving his passing or his dribbling. We're going to go with his dribbling, I think. We'll go with dribble possession, so that increases his stamina as well as some other things. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see if we can get an A with Trent here. Come on. Okay, we got a B. So his slide tackle and interceptions have gone up. Nice. And Chelsea have just signed Sergi Roberto from Barcelona. I swear, he goes to Bournemouth every single save for me, but he's gone to Chelsea this time. Good signing for them. And we've got 3 emails as we go into deadline day here. If I could check them, that would be nice. Honestly, it's so laggy, isn't it? Okay, we've got an offer. We've got a report back on Nate, another player I was looking at. England really wanted me to manage them, but they've now said, nope, time's over. Time's up, I mean. Firmino's okay to play. That is good news. But the bad news is we still haven't had any offers for players that I've got shortlisted or up for sale. So Markovic is still at the club. Ideally, I would like to sell 2 players. Maybe Markovic, Wilson, or Brewster. One of those 3 and maybe another one of those 3 would be nice. We don't need this many players at the club, but whatever. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So we've still only got 16 million. We've got a little bit more in the wage budget, but I just don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. So Pulisic has gone to PSG. Let's take a look at the transfer history and let's see if we can find him. We've got Schmelzer going to Manchester United. Let's keep going here. Where are you, Pulisic? If he's gone for 25 million or so, I'm not going to be happy. Surely 30 million plus. Still not there. Oh, there he is. 26.4 million. I'm not having that. That is so annoying. 26.4 million for Pulisic. That is just amazing from PSG. Incredible. That is how you negotiate. Maybe I should try one of these guys. I don't think I can afford Rabiot. It's really frustrating. I don't think I can do it. He's still going to cost us a ridiculous amount of money. Maybe I offer a different player this time and then delegate the deal instead of negotiating myself to avoid the bonuses. It's a little bit cheating if you ask me. we're going to try it, because if I don't get Rabiot, it's fine. We'll go for someone else. But this is deadline day. It's our last opportunity. Here we go again, Unai Emery. So maybe I offer someone else. Maybe not Markovic. Maybe I can get away with someone else. Let's try a player swap, even though it seems to be a little bit bugged. I have got Daniel Sturridge, who's worth 16 million. I've got Origi, who's worth 14.5. I'm going to try Sturridge. I'm going to give it a go. Let's see what they say. They're not interested. They do want a midfielder. Okay. That's not going to work. I don't want to lose any of these midfielders. Yeah, it's just not going to work, is it? I mean, I could straight up offer them 15 mil, but they're going to say no. In fact, he'll storm out of the room, I think. Yeah, okay. That's not going to happen. Unfortunately, Rabiot is not going to go through. So let's try... I think I'd rather get Ndidi than Zielinski. I think he's a bit cheaper. His wages will be a little bit less as well. And again, if it doesn't go through, I'm okay with it. We don't have to do this. But we are going to approach Leicester here. And let's see if they will take another player. Maybe Sturridge. I'll try Markovic first, though. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Player swap. Let's try wingers first. We'll go with Mr. Markovic. 8.5 million he's worth. And they want a midfielder. Okay. Again, that's not what I wanted to see. If I offer someone maybe like... maybe... I'm going to go with Ejaria. He's worth a little bit more than the other guy. And they want 27. Wow. Okay, hang on. Let's trim this down a little bit here. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. Again, I think this is just going to be too much. I just don't have the money right now. But let's see what happens if I offer that. No. It ain't going to happen, so Ndidi's out of the question. Basically, anyone with a value of more than, let's say, 15 million, it's just not going to work. So let's look elsewhere. I'm going to take a look in the Portuguese league because they often have very low wages. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to find a player that really suits what I'm looking for here. A lot of these players, I just don't see any potential. I mean, we looked at Pizzi before. We could maybe try him again. Let's add him to the shortlist. Why not? He might have a release clause that's easily achievable. Got Torres here, recently arrived. He may have a shortlist. Let's add him anyway. I've got a few other players from the French league as well, so let's go ahead and take a look here. This is going to be the last time I try, though. I'm not going to be too worried if we don't. So I've also added Aaron Ramsey. A lot of people said I should look at him because he's obviously about to be out of contract. He's only got 6 months remaining. I don't know if he's going to be affordable. Okay, so Torres we cannot sign. We cannot look at that rating. I don't think we're going to be able to get Pizzi. He's just way too expensive. I was thinking maybe trying to loan Lo Celso. I need to work out how you say his name. Let's try Ramsey. You never know. He would suit what I'm looking for. A real box-to-box player with lots of stamina. Let's see if Arsene Wenger... oh my God, he looks dead. Let's see if he's willing to negotiate here. But Aaron Ramsey, even with 6 months remaining... he's going to cost a lot of money. We'll try the player swap thing again. We'll try Markovic, although I doubt they'll be interested. Let's give it a go. They need wingers, that's for sure. Okay, better fit within our squad. That's not going to work. Mane, Kluivert, or Wilson. They'll listen to offers for Wilson. Probably just because he's young, he's got good potential, and they're looking for 26. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, let's try 19.5 and maybe a sell-on clause as well. Maybe that will do. 19.5 and let's add on a sell-on clause of 15%. Come on, do it. No. Damn. That's really frustrating. Ramsey is a no-go. We cannot afford it. And yes, I read the comments, people saying, just use a financial takeover. But no, this is meant to be fun. It's meant to be a challenge. We're not going to be able to get him. Lo Celso. I'm going to go with Lo Celso for now because it sounds cool. I think I'd rather him than Cyprian. So let's go ahead and maybe approach to loan. This club isn't interested in loaning him out. Okay. Let's go in with an offer. Unai Emery again. We meet again. And this time, you're going to do me a deal, okay? Let's try and offer a player swap again. It's probably going to be the same, isn't it? I mean, you would expect the game to know that it's you again and it's you offering the same player again. And midfielder, yeah. It's not going to work. Maybe, just maybe, they'll take Ejaria here. Let's have a look. No, offer another player. Chiravella, maybe? Nah, that's not going to work. Okay, how much do I offer here? I'm gonna wing this. I literally have no idea of this guy's value, so I'm just gonna throw in 10 mil. What do we reckon? 10 mil. Let's see what he says. 19. Okay, that's good. Okay. We're getting somewhere here. 19. Let's go down to 15. Kind of meet me halfway-ish. 19.3. Well, I can't do this deal because of the wages unless I sell a player, and it's just not looking like it's going to happen. Try one more. We'll go 17. Final offer. I can do this if he accepts 17. Oh, okay. Hello. 17 has been accepted. We'll try Cyprian as well, just to test the waters here. I'm guessing he's going to be around the same. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go ahead and give it a go, because I'd be equally happy to sign him. First, we can try the player swap. I'd still rather do that, because although the wages don't get put into the deal, you still don't pay the wages anymore when he's gone. So it's still definitely an advantage. They want a midfielder as well. So Markovic is not going to be sold in this deal. Let's try Ejaria again. And no, they're not interested in him. Yeah, that's not going to work then. We'll try Chirivella again. Oh, they'll take him, but they want 25. Jesus. I can offer 18. Maybe. We'll try it. Let's try 18 mil. If they do this, probably still not going to be interested. Okay, 19.5 with a 5% sell-on clause. Nah, it's not worth it. End negotiations. We are going to stick with Lo Celso instead. What I'm going to do is delegate this one. Okay? I've got no idea what his wages are at the moment. But if we start at 50 and go up to 90, I think that's fair enough. Let's see what happens there. I guarantee you it's going to come back saying he would not accept an offer below 50. Even though I said start at 50. We'll soon find out though. Let's see what happens. Okay, 3 emails. Interest shown. Oh, impasse. Look! They weren't willing to accept an offer below 50,000. I didn't ask you. I didn't instruct you to do that. It's broken. So now I can't do the deal. Oh, it just drives me mad. It really does. So frustrating. Maybe 50 was just too low in the first place, but then say that. Say that 50 was too low. I can't do anything. Oh, do you know what? It's been an absolute fail trying to sign a midfielder, but that, I think, is game over. I don't think I can be bothered anymore. It's just not going to happen. The players that I want, the quality that I'm looking for, I only just have a decent amount of money to try and make it work. And that would have been scraping us to the freaking bottom of the barrel trying to sign him. But it's not going to happen, guys. Unfortunately... Oh, wow. Welbeck's gone to Bournemouth. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Career mode is broken. Like, there's so many broken features in this game, and it drives me mad. So here we go. End of the transfer window. Another problem. We didn't get any offers for some of the players that we've got shortlisted. And let me guess, after simulating one day here, we're going to have a bunch of players saying, I want to leave, can you transfer list me? Right after the window has shut. Honestly, let's see if that actually happens. Oh, we've got a game. So we'll be back in the next episode, guys, to play the Huddersfield match. We're now in February. Of course, that game against Real Madrid just 2 weeks away. And it's going to be really tough. If I don't beat Real Madrid, this whole series has been a massive fail. We've got to at least get to the semis, I would say, in our first season. So thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you drop a like if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.